Chelsea player ratings, Werner ineffective as Jorginho sets the lack of pace. Chelsea fell to a 1-0 defeat against Everton on Sunday after Richarlison netted the winner early in the second half. Cesar Azpilicueta surrendered possession on the edge of his own box to allow the Toffees to take the lead as they took 3 points in the fight for survival. It was a scrappy performance from the Blues, who fell to defeat away from home for the first time since January. James Robson was at Goodison Park to give his verdict on the visiting players. Edouard Mendy 6 had very little to do but could not keep out Richarlison's strike. Let down by Azpilicueta on that occasion. Cesar Azpilicueta 5 took his eye off the ball and Chelsea paid as Richarlison struck. Typical of a performance when he seemed more interested in getting into arguments than concentrating on his job. Thiago Silva 6 felt like the only Chelsea defender not to lose his head on as when they allowed themselves to be frustrated by Everton. Antonio Rudiger 6 booked early on and had to walk a tightrope afterwards. Still as physical as you would expect, but there were some heart-and-mouth moments. Reece James 6 after his brilliant performance at Old Trafford, there was a sense of him wanting to do too much on occasion here. At times he could have kept it simple as was caught as a result. Still one of Chelsea's most threatening players. Jorginho 4 Chelsea needed him to be more dynamic. His one-pace display typified the lack of urgency in his side's first-half offering. Ruben Loftus-Cheek 6 Chelsea's best moments of a dour first half came from his bursts through midfield. One of the few players in yellow to try to open Everton up. Marcos Alonso 6 He had more reason than most to pile the misery on Lampard after the breakdown of their relationship at Chelsea. Pushed high to give Chelsea an outlet on the left. Mason Mount 6 So close to scoring. Not short of endeavor, but in that NO10 role he needs to produce a bit more craft to got along with the graft. Timo Werner 5 Largely ineffective. Got himself into some decent areas, but never did anything with those opportunities. Kai Havertz 6 Worked hard, and it was clear how he was trying to get between the lines of Everton's defense. Did not look like scoring. Substitutes Mateo Kovacic, Jorginho, 46, 6 brought a bit more drive to Chelsea's midfield to try to break Everton out of their comfortable shape. Christian Pulisic, Azpilicueta, 68, 4 struggled much like the rest of Chelsea's forwards. Hakim Ziyech, Werner, 68, 5 produced the odd threatening cross. Not a lot else. Subs unused, Kepa, Chalobah, Sarr, Saul, Kennedy, Lukaku.